job I know you're in. So what are your options out there right now?
Well, I mean, if I could keep doing my other job, I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't think I get a raise.
What I think I'm hearing from you is, like, your dream is time with your children.
Yeah.
Your dream is to see that little baby and watch him run around and do all the things instead of out there selling, and doing your regular job. So when I look at that and I think about you, and I think about you being that full-time mom every day, waking up, taking them to the park, hanging out with all the people, doing the things you love the most, to me, if there's a little struggle to get there, it makes sense to go through it.
No, I just don't know where to find people. Like, I don't know who to talk to. There's no one to talk to. Everyone seems to already be talking to everybody online, and I don't really see anyone. So I just don't know who to talk to about this, and it's just so hard to fit it in and open the door for communication with people, and it's just, I'm not really a talkative person. It's just hard to talk to people.
You find a lot of your life is really centered around you. Like, you spend your life pretty much figuring out what you're going to do every day and thinking about you and all the stuff you have to do. And it's maybe a little bit of time spent on other people.
It is. I mean, I always have to kind of manage the house and the kids and all. That's the big stress.
Have you ever thought in your life, I mean, this is just crazy, maybe you haven't, but have you ever thought in your life that maybe significance and maybe some of the things that are going to really make a difference in your life isn't just money, and it is time, but maybe it's finding one other person and being able to do the same thing you want in your life, to be able to go out there and say, I want you to be free, I want you to be a full-time mom, I don't want you grinding every day, being exhausted around your kids. I mean, with something like that, if you think about significance, have you ever thought in your life that maybe that would be kind of cool to do someday?
Like, I have to find someone to do that with me?
No, friends or people you run into, but I mean, I guess, you know, when I got in this kind of business, the thing I found was it was just like, it was all about me. I needed to make money, I needed to be successful, and then I started realizing that if my life is going to become significant, that I probably there had to be someone else that I was involved in the sense of making a difference for them. And I think that otherwise we spend our life centered around us. And I just think for you, you go back to you wanting the freedom and those things, nothing's changed in your life. You still have the job, you have no other opportunity. So what I would love to do is I would love to engage with you, walk this journey with you, and help you to number one, realize how significant you could be and how important that would be in the lives of other people. Plus, I know you well enough to know, I can't imagine you quitting anything. Oh my God, I know you. And I mean, just the idea of that. So I guess what I'm saying is, stay in a while. Let me help you. And we'll work through your fears. We'll work through your struggles. We'll work through the things that you're afraid of. And I really believe with all my heart, if we'll take this journey together, I believe we can do it together.
Craig, I got to cop to something. I've been working the business, but we never did the getting started right. And I really didn't walk you through what the game plan is, because I'm just starting to learn it myself. If you'd agree to stick around maybe for 90 days, like if you could just do 90 days, we're talking about basically a $45 commitment. Craig, would you help us get Christine back online? I mean, she has a why. She knows she wants to achieve something, and I really want her to succeed. Not just because it helps my business, but I want her to succeed. Would you help us do that maybe every other week, a call? I know you're really busy and stuff, but if you would help me and we can restart her business. If he'll do that, I'll do that, if you'd agree to stick around. Would you do that? Because there's so much to achieve here.
Yeah, I think it'll work. You know, if we really kind of work together and figure out how I can schedule the time in and really just do that plan of getting started.
Right.
I can do it. I mean, just like 90 days. Let's just, I guess, work hard together. Right.
And if it doesn't work after 90 days, then we'll all agree it was not too
Totally. All right. Yeah, I can do that for sure.
Yes!
Yeah!
Thanks, Christine. Thanks, Craig. The purpose of that was to show you that when somebody says they're going to quit, it's the same moment as somebody saying, no, they're not going to join. They're disconnected with their priority set. They're letting life come in and cloud everything to the extent that they've forgotten what they wanted. They've forgotten what it takes to do this business. They've forgotten that their own fears, their own life, can just atrophy everything about them, and they got to shake that off. They got to reconnect, and frankly, it might be your job, or the people downline from you, it might be their job to take some accountability for that. Real, what'd you call it? Was it, Craig, Category 5 leader? Is that what it was?
Level 5.
Level 5 leader. Real level 5 leadership isn't just about standing at the top of the mountain and saying, nope, I don't get the credit for all this fantastic success. Level 5 leadership is standing on top of a failure or a prospective failure and going, I didn't do this right up till now. It's on me. So let me step in and help you overcome this. Guys, we're almost 4 years into this business, and I got to tell you, I haven't done it all right. I haven't nailed this. Every time we've tried to do it a little bit better. Every event, we've gotten applause, we've got some good feedback, good criticism, we try to do a little bit better. Even this event, I've gotten some great feedback, courageously forthright people telling me what they liked, what they didn't like about it, and we're going to take all that into account, and I take full accountability for what worked and what didn't work. We knew that last year, our third-party